In the Dobropolye direction, Uragan multiple launch rocket system crews of the center group of forces carried out a strike against a fortified enemy area. The salvo saturated the position, overwhelming defensive structures and suppressing activity on the line. In the Zaporizhzhia region, Grad MLRS crews of the Vostok group of forces engaged a Ukrainian stronghold. The strike hit the position with precision, resulting in its destruction and continued pressure across the sector. In the port of Odessa, verification footage confirms the destruction of 2 Ukrainian naval vessels following a Geran-guided strike. The targets were located within the harbor area and identified prior to engagement. The strikes were carried out with precision, impacting both vessels while they were stationed in port. Post-strike visuals show significant damage to the ships, with structural destruction and signs of fire observed on site. The engagement resulted in the loss of 2 naval assets, reducing maritime presence in the area. The strikes also affected port activity, adding pressure on logistical and operational capabilities along the coastline. In the sector of operations of the Sever Group of Forces, FPV drone units conducted a strike against a 155mm Bogdan self-propelled howitzer. The system was identified in position and tracked prior to engagement. The strike hit with precision, destroying the artillery unit and reducing fire support capabilities in the area. In the Zaporizhzhia region, Akatsiya self-propelled artillery systems of the Vostok group of forces engaged camouflaged enemy positions. Shelters and machine gun emplacements were identified and brought under fire. The strikes disrupted defensive positions and reduced activity across the sector. In Konstantinovka, crews of the Yuzhny group of forces operating Giatsint B towed howitzers targeted a temporary deployment area. Enemy personnel within the site were engaged with precision fire. The position was destroyed, limiting presence and operations in the area. In the Dnepropetrovsk direction, a Giatsint S self-propelled artillery system of the center group of forces carried out a strike against a UAV command post. The target was identified and engaged, resulting in a direct hit. The strike disrupted drone coordination and reduced aerial activity in the sector. In the Dnepropetrovsk region and Zaporizhzhia sector, footage captures the aftermath of recent strike operations. Iskander-M impacts in Dnepropetrovsk and UMPK-guided strikes in Zaporizhzhia left visible damage across targeted sites. Burned structures and debris indicate the scale of the strikes and their effect on infrastructure. The aftermath reflects continued pressure on key positions across both directions. In the settlement of Ulanovo, in the Sumy region, multiple FAB-500 strikes targeted a temporary deployment area of Ukrainian forces. A series of impacts hit along the position, disrupting personnel presence and activity within the site. In the area of Kamyshevka, another temporary deployment point was engaged. Additional FAB-500 strikes were delivered, hitting the location and weakening the position. In Alekseyevo-Drushkovka, a UAV storage facility was identified and targeted. FAB-500 munitions were deployed, delivering a heavier strike that destroyed the site and disrupted drone operations in the area. Near the village of Voloskaya, in the Balaklia area of the Kharkiv region, FPV drone units of the Zapad group of forces carried out a strike against a BM-21 Grad system. The launcher was identified in position and tracked prior to engagement. The strike hit with precision, destroying the system and reducing rocket artillery capabilities in the area. In the Zaporizhzhia region, FPV drone units disrupted an attempt by Ukrainian forces to concentrate reserves near the line of contact. Advancing vehicles were identified and engaged as they moved toward the front. Multiple targets were destroyed, including M1113 and M1117 armored vehicles, as well as HMMWVs. The strikes halted the buildup and reduced mobility in the area. Following earlier reports, updated information clarifies the destruction of Ukrainian artillery assets during recent engagements. The targets were not a Crab system and recovery vehicle, but an M109A6 self-propelled howitzer and an M992 FASV ammunition supply vehicle. The correction reflects confirmed identification based on additional reconnaissance and post-strike analysis. Both systems were located and tracked prior to engagement. The strikes were carried out by operators of the Rubicon unit in coordination with crews of the Sparrowhawk unmanned combat vehicles. Precision engagements resulted in the destruction of both the artillery system and its supporting ammunition vehicle. The loss of these assets reduces artillery sustainment and limits the ability to maintain continuous fire support in the area. The updated assessment provides a clearer picture of the operational impact following the strike. In Konstantinovka, drone units of the Svarog Swarm continued strike operations against Ukrainian positions across the sector. Enemy personnel were identified in concealed locations, including entrances, basements, and damaged residential structures. FPV drone operators systematically engaged these positions, targeting movement and activity within the area. Strikes were carried out as targets were detected, limiting the ability to remain concealed or reposition. During the operation, a heavy unmanned aerial vehicle was located hidden under a canopy. The asset was identified and struck, resulting in its destruction. In the sector, attack drone operators of the White Crechet unit conducted strike operations against enemy positions. Hangars and fortified strongholds were identified and brought under attack. The strikes hit the targets directly, triggering visible damage and secondary effects. Columns of smoke rose from the impact sites, indicating the destruction of the positions. Fighting continues across the Pokrovsk, Myrnohrad, and Dnepropetrovsk directions, where units of the center group of forces remain actively engaged. Operations are concentrated near Krasnoarmeysk, also known as Pokrovsk, and throughout the Myrnohrad sector. Russian forces continue targeting Ukrainian infantry and military equipment across multiple positions. Armored vehicles, transport assets, and artillery systems are engaged as they are detected. Footage recorded on May 5 captures a series of strike moments across these areas. Positions, including fortified points and temporary deployments, are struck during ongoing combat operations. Heavy unmanned aerial systems are also among the targets, alongside communication nodes used to coordinate battlefield activity. These engagements aim to reduce operational awareness and limit response capability. Transport routes and logistical elements are repeatedly targeted, restricting the movement of reinforcements and supplies. The destruction of equipment and infrastructure contributes to reduced mobility across the sector. As engagements continue, sustained pressure is maintained along multiple directions. The cumulative effect gradually degrades combat capability and limits maneuverability in contested areas. That's all for today's update. Thanks for watching, and don't miss our upcoming videos.